I got this for Father's Day. That was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I've shot it very little, so I figured today we're gonna break this thing out and see what it can do. So everything that comes with the Hammer XT. Slingshot does make extra heads, so you can have your whisker biscuit and your arrow rest already on this, and then you can have one set up with flat bands or whatever, and then you have your whisker biscuit set up. But mine just came with the one head. This attaches to it, which is your rest for the sling bow portion, and you just attach it here with 2 screws. Of course, I almost forgot, here's the handle that everything goes on. Slingshot says you can do this with a coin, so why not? I just got a quarter here. Go ahead and snug that down. Let's repeat that. Now we should be ready to shoot. Here's how it will look in the Slingshot configuration. It's got the nice little arm brace, which does fold down, but this just makes it more stable when you are shooting. And I mean, it's there. I always use it, so if it's there, why not? So. Thing is pretty well made. It's made in the USA, it says, and it does have a rail. You can buy attachments for flashlights, lasers, or a bow fishing attachment where you can put a reel on here and you can bow fish with the thing. All right, we're ready for test number 1. Let's go see if we can put a hole in something. All right, we're gonna take a few shots in the old catch box there. It's definitely seen better days. It's been out in the weather, but it's got some homemade targets that I made a while back. I'm shooting 7/16 steel ball bearing. I haven't shot much since I hurt my hand. I'm just glad I can still shoot. Shooting high. Oh, I just missed that one. But as you can see, works pretty good. The arm stabilizer, I like that a lot. But we're gonna set up a couple more targets before I call it quits with the Slingshot. One of my favorite things to shoot is to just shake up a can of pop and shoot it. Soda, whatever you want to call it. We're just gonna set this on the fence post. All right, we're gonna see if we can bust that can of ginger ale over there. I wasn't gonna drink it anyway. It's probably gonna spray all over my camera down there. That's more like it. I have no idea where the other can ended up, but there's the one we just shot. Now it's time to turn this into something like this, or this. This is a kid's bow, but I don't have a compound bow, or I guess I made this out of PVC years ago. It's a 2-piece takedown bow. It's got like 50-pound draw, but you get the idea. So it's pretty easy. Slingshot makes it pretty easy to do. These bands off with a coin. Bands come off, just spin right off, rubber screws out. So this came with 2 3/8 ball bearings. These will actually go inside of our tubes. You're gonna need some, I just put some rubbing alcohol in a little bottle. Put your tube through. Got one side through. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of alcohol down in the tube. Start our first ball bearing, get it started. Kind of work it around that ball bearing. And you just wanna run your ball bearing all the way to your mark you got. So it'll be like to the back of the bearing. That's what's gonna seat against your fork. Do the other side. And there we go, as you can see, the ball bearing seated against your fork, and just the friction of the bearing against the rubber through that hole is what holds them. Now they do say to let this sit for 24 hours, that way all the alcohol evaporates out of the tube, and you can be sure that it won't slip. So now you're gonna need your whisker biscuit, your rest in here. You know, it probably would have been easier to do this without the bands on it, but. And then your whisker biscuit goes. This goes here. Line it up over your screw holes. And there's notches there's notches in this retainer ring that you'll have to match up. Make sure everything's lined up. And then just put the 2 screws in. We're set up to shoot arrows now. We got our target set up back there. It's just a foam archery target. All right, there's our balloons. At my draw length, we're gonna be in the neighborhood of 40 pounds drawing this thing. We're gonna protect those balloons. I haven't shot this thing very much, so. And these, by the way, these are just some Walmart arrows that I picked up, Mossy Oak, 31 inch, typical 100 grain field point on them. So these are nothing fancy, just something that I found real quick so I could do some shooting. That's close. All right, so I did hit the top right balloon, but this camera stopped, but I think I got it on the GoPro. I'll try to hit that last balloon. I almost shot the target pin that's holding it onto the target. Finally got it. Now let's see if I can hit a squirrel from 10 yards. Yeah, I think he's dead. Can we headshot him? No, but that's 2 kill shots on a squirrel. So there you have it. The Simple Shot Hammer XT. Say it took me one morning just shooting around. I can hit a squirrel from 10 yards.